In last video, we learned about array. In this video today, we are going to learn loop. Loop and array both are interconnect. Okay. So let me start by asking you a question. Have you ever wondered how computer execute repetitive tasks? For example, we must have used social media, right? Facebook, Instagram, and we scroll again and again, and new post comes one after another without clicking anywhere. How it exactly happened? It exactly happened for loop and also array. Okay, so we are going to explore a lot of things about loop in this video today. So let's dive into the code for practical experience. So now we are going to learn loop. It's another concept of every programming language. We have to understand this concept clearly. Okay, so in last video I have told you array and loop both are interconnect. Okay, so why we use loop? We use loop to traverse array. Okay, so in Python programming there are two types of loop. One is for loop, another one is while loop. But in another programming language like C, C++, Java, JavaScript, there is another loop, that is do while loop. Okay, so we don't need to learn this one. In my career I didn't use that one. Okay, so we will learn two loop. One is for loop, another one is while loop. First of all, we learn for loop. Okay, so first I write this code and later on I will explain. Okay, so for I in range okay, so this range is start from 1 and it will be continue until 6. Okay, before 6. Okay, so now if I run it, then I can see 1 to 5. Okay, actually this function return a list like 1 2 3 4 and 5. This function actually return this list. So I hold current value. So here current value is 1. After print 1, then current value will be 2. After print 2, then current value will be 3. After print 3, then current value will be 4. After print 4, then current value will be 5. So like this way this loop execute. Okay, so now I convert this concept using while loop. Okay, so I comment this code. Okay, so while loop has three parts. One is initialization part, another one is condition, and third one is update. Okay, so I start from 1. Okay, like this one, and it's a initial part. Okay, and while it's a conditional part. Okay, condition. Okay, so condition will be I is less than what 6. Okay, so this 6. So now if I print I, then I will be print, but I need to update I value, otherwise this loop will be infinite. So I plus 1. So after every iteration I value will be changed. Okay, so it's a initialization part, it's a initialization, it's a conditional part, and it's the update part. Okay, or increment decrement part you can say. So now if I run it, then I can see 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so initially I value is 1. So here check, so 1 is less than 6, yes, it's returned 2, then this block of code will be execute. Print 1 and I value 1 plus 1 plus 1, that equal to, so second iteration I value will be 2. So 2 is less than 6, it will return again 2, then again this block of code will be executed. So print 2 and update 3. So 3 is less than 6, print 3, and it's returned to print 3, and again it will be 4. So 4 is less than 6, yes, print 4, and it will be 5. So 5 is less than 6, yes, return print 5, and 5 plus 1 I value will be 6. So 6 is less than 6. Is it true? No, it's return false. So then this loop has been finished. Okay, so that's why we see 1 to 5. Okay, so this is the simple uses of for loop and while loop. Okay, so now I want to show a practical uses, practical scenario, as I have shown you in last video menus example. Okay, every web application definitely has menu. Okay, so menu like demo menu will be home. Okay, and about us. So we use loop to traverse this array, right? So this array length is 2, but this every element position start from like first one position is 0 and second one position is 1. So two things, this array length is 2 but it index start, I mean position start from 0, so 0 and 2, 0 and 1. Okay, so how can actually I find the dynamic length of this array? So by length function, this function actually return length of this array, so it's a 2, right? So 2. So now I traverse this array using for loop. Okay, so if I traverse this array, I have to write this dynamic length here. Okay, so now it's dynamic. So now if I run it, then I can see, sorry, it start from 0 actually. Okay, so now it will be 0 and 1. Okay, so if I write menus, then I can see menu item. Okay, so home and about us. If I add another one, like I don't need to write anything here, I can easily say 1 2 3. Okay, gallery. So I need to traverse this array using another approach, I mean using for loop, another approach. Okay, menu in menus. Okay, if I print, then I can see menu. Okay, so I just remove this code, I don't need this one also. So now if I run it, then I can see home, about and gallery. Okay, exactly the same things with previous one. So I remove this one. So now it's, I need to traverse this one, this array I need to traverse using while loop. Okay, so I just comment out it. So here this index position will be 0, so that's why it will be updated by 0. Okay, here I need length, so length function return dynamic length of menus. So now if I run it, then I will get all the index of this array 0 1 and 2. So I need value, right? So menus, so now I will got menus element. Okay, so that's exactly what loop has done. So that's all about loop. I hope I make you understand. If you have any doubt, any confusion, feel free to comment below, and like and subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon for getting more programming related content. See you in the next time. Until then, goodbye.